So in this first episode, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this bike. This is my KLR 650 Kawasaki. It's a 2018 model, so I bought it brand new just over 3 years ago, and I'm just blown away by this bike. It's nothing special, 650cc, single cylinder, carburetor bike, really old school, but for me this is just the best bike in the world. I started riding when I was 16. I bought a Yamaha FS1E called the Fizzy now, and wow, I wish I'd kept that bike, but at the time just seemed really slow. And after that I moved up to Kawasaki Z750 4-cylinder, had that for about a year, a lot of fun, but then just totally got out of motorbiking. And sort of about 4 years ago I decided to get back into bikes again, and bought a Kawasaki Z300. And seeing as I'd moved over to New Zealand, I had to start from scratch again. Never converted my motorcycle license over, so I had to start from scratch again. And yep, that was pretty good. Learned the road code here in New Zealand and everything, and I enjoyed that little bike, but being 6'2", it got a bit small for me pretty fast. So I bought this bike. I was looking at them online. I was really keen to get some sort of a dual sport bike that I can really enjoy the New Zealand roads with. We have quite a lot of variable road sort of surfaces over here. There's always road work somewhere, so quite a few gravel roads still to explore around here. And I looked at a lot of videos online and things. I've always liked Kawasaki, and I just, funny enough, saw this bike at one of the dealerships when I was traveling up north once on business. And this is just an amazing bike, really. It is just simple. The frame size is really good. I find that just for me, it's just amazing being able to sit on a bike for hours on end, feel comfortable. The seat's really comfortable, and yeah, it just works really, really well for me. So some of the mods I've done on this bike, as you can see, I've put some of the GV little spotlights on there. To tell the truth, not really impressed with those. Really low power, and just I would really like to upgrade to LEDs at some stage, but at least it's a start. Place I've put them is probably not the best. If I drop the bike, they'll get pretty much damaged, but it's a starting point. First thing I actually put on this bike was the SW Motec crash bars. Really good investment. If you drop your bike, it just really protects all the plastics and everything else on the bike. So that's a really good starting point with the KLR. I've only dropped it once, luckily, unfortunately in the driveway, but yeah, those crash bars certainly protected it. Some of the other things I've put on, of course, is the Oxford grips. In winter, like it's getting into autumn now, this is a great added benefit. So easy, switch them on, dial up your heat, really nice and warm. It's amazing how having warm hands can actually make you feel warm in the winter. And the beauty about these Oxfords is they switch themselves off automatically as well, so no worries about running the battery flat if you leave them on. Stuck on this cheap little Kawasaki item on the steering, and just chucked on a little old digital watch there just to give me the time. I've got my little switch mounting over there for the spotlights. That works okay. I'll probably put a relay on there at some stage so it disables them when the power's off, so I don't run the battery flat. Some of the other mods, I did have a box on the back here. Unfortunately, when I was doing a bit of off-roading, it sheared the bolts off, so I've now got to actually take this whole off and try and drill out those bolts and get something new, and so I can put a box on the back, because that was a really good addition. Other than that, pretty standard. Just a beautiful bike, a lot of fun. As you can see, just a beautiful part of the world to ride in. New Zealand, I've lived here for 16 years now. Just moved about 2.5 years ago out to this Beachlands Maraetai area on the Puhutakawa coast. Just amazing. I go riding most mornings out towards Clevedon. It's just an incredible ride. Just beautiful morning, fresh air. I just love the feeling of being on a bike, just cruising along and enjoying it. Well, that's about it for my first video. So, yep, give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. In the future, I'll be talking about other things about the motorbike, have a chat about, I've just bought a Yamaha 1800 jet ski to enjoy on this beautiful water out here, trying to do a bit of fishing, also enjoy playing around with electronics and a whole lot of other hobbies. So I hope you'll watch it and enjoy. Look forward to chatting again next time. Bye then.